I was recently asked what the best habits for self-improvement are. And this is especially for beginners because just like in weightlifting, the more experience you have with self-improvement, the more you can progressively overload your self-improvement habits. So for example, for a beginner, when you are just trying self-improvement as a beginner, you should only do the most productive habits in my opinion. Whilst once you become like more experienced, once you get like a few years of the self-improvement journey under your belt, then you can do pretty much all the habits because your mindset is there, your discipline is there. So therefore, today we are going to rank the top self-improvement habits on a scale of GigaChad to D, with GigaChad being the best, most productive habits, and D being the worst. Now, for most of these habits, I think will actually benefit your life, apart from a few, but the habits which I rank higher, I believe should be the priority right now, especially if you're a beginner. However, all of these have some benefits, except for some, obviously. So we're going to get into that right now. Alright, so the first habit is eating clean. And I believe that this goes in a top tier. Because when you eat clean, it helps build your body, it helps keep you healthy, but it also helps keep your mind healthy. It just improves a lot of the aspects. Like eating junk foods, it makes your brain function worse, it makes your body function worse, you'll feel worse about yourself. Just eating clean is a priority. Just the same, lifting weights. I believe lifting weights is a top #1 priority of everyone on self-improvement. It benefits your life in so many different ways, and there's very little actual downsides to it. So I believe working out, lifting weights should be your priority. And if you're able to add eating clean, your body's gonna be in tip-top shape, and that will actually benefit your mind as well. So showers, this could either be seen as hygiene or taking cold showers. I'm going to take this from the perspective of cold showers. I take them sometimes. They do make you feel a lot better and more productive. However, I don't believe they're a necessity. So they're okay, but it's not a necessity for you. The next one is weeds. And this one goes at the very bottom. I believe it's terrible drug, especially if you use it regularly. If you use it sometimes, it's okay, like every month for it as a special event, but doing it regularly destroys your productivity, destroys your health. It's bad. Good posture goes very important, because if you think of it, your posture, it presents something about you. If you have strong posture where you sit up, your head's up, your shoulders are back, you're showing positive, powerful posture and body language, people's perspectives of you will change, and you will be seen much better, much more positively. So yeah. Alright, the next one is sleeping. Now, sleeping is very important. However, I believe when you're young, you're able to get away with having less sleep. However, once you get older, once you hit like 30, 40, then sleep must be a priority. But if you're young or in your teenage years, your late teenage years, or you're a young adult, but not priority, so it's going A. So watching self-improvement YouTubers. So this really depends on how far along you are on the journey. Like, I believe I'm somewhere where I can start minimizing watching self-improvement YouTubers. However, I think if you're just starting off, they are very, very important, because they can help you motivate yourself, help you inspire, help teach you new things. I believe they are very important in that beginning stages, which is why so many self-improvement YouTubers cater to the beginners, the people who are just starting off. So yeah. So saunas. So I don't really see the benefit in them. I don't do them, so they're going in there. Like, if you find they're very productive, if they help you, then that's good for you. I don't use them, so I can't really say. So this is drugs, so yeah, that's going there. I don't think I should have to explain why drugs or steroids should go in the bottom tier. So going on walks is frankly amazing. Great way to clear your mind, great way to inspire yourself to work harder, great way to just relax a bit. I find them very inspiring. I listen to podcasts, self-improvement podcasts. By the time I get home from the walk, I'm powered up, I'm hulked up, I'm flowing with the Hulkamania, and I'm ready to start creating new content. Walks actually can improve your mental health, especially if you explore new areas. It can actually improve your mental health. Being out in nature, being a bit quiet or listening to a podcast, it will help you a lot. Mewing. Now, mewing is the correct way to breathe. It's basically where you keep your mouth closed and you breathe through your nose, and your tongue is placed at the roof of your mouth. So if you don't know how to do this, basically close your mouth, put your teeth slightly touching, and basically swallow like you're about to, and basically swallow the spit in your mouth like you're swallowing water, and your tongue will automatically go to the roof of your mouth. And you just keep it there and you breathe through your nose. Now this has both cosmetic and like attractive Looksmaxxing benefits, and also benefits with how much oxygen you get, as you get much more oxygen like this. And also when you breathe through your mouth, it causes this part of your face to just sink lower, makes you look a lot worse, makes you look like you have a lot more body fat on your face. Like, just look at the difference between versus. So when you mew, it causes you to have a more defined jawline, and actually the pressure of your tongue pushing up can actually cause these bones in your face to separate a bit and to push out, which will cause you to have that Giga Chat face. Abstaining from alcohol. Now, I think this is actually quite important. For the first part of the year, I was drinking alcohol quite regularly. Like, it was minimum once a week, like heavy drinking session. But since Christmas, I've actually stopped doing that. So I believe abstaining from alcohol helps you increase your motivation. It helps keep your body more healthy. Like, have you ever noticed that the day after you wake up, you have that hangover, and you just lose an entire day because you decide to have fun the previous nights? Also, being a drunkard, getting drunk frequently is a sin in the Bible. So yeah. Nicotine, very important. Nicotine, very easy to be addicted. I've seen that. Some is okay, like I smoke a cigar every maybe like once a month. It's quite good. NoFap is God mode. Well, basically, when you watch porn, when you masturbate, it just takes a lot of your energy. It just takes a lot of your energy, takes a lot of your time. It ruins your mental health, it ruins your body language, ruins your confidence. There's very little benefits, it's all instant gratification. It just causes you to distract yourself, takes a lot of your energy. It'll make you feel terrible about yourself. So getting on NoFap, getting on semen retention is probably one of the best things you can do to become successful. So no social media. So this depends on how you use social media, because if you use it to only like scrolling on Instagram, wasting time, instant gratification, of course getting rid of it would be up here. However, if you use it productively, if you're using it to build up your brand, getting rid of it would be down here. So I'm going to say probably in the B tier, like right in the middle. So what you should be doing is using social media productively. So creating content rather than consuming content is always best. So reading is going in the same tier, I'd say. It is important and can teach you a lot. It can give you a lot of inspiration, motivation, knowledge, experience. So right now I'm reading The Millionaire Fastlane, which Hamza recommended right there. And basically it has helped motivate me quite a bit. However, I think you can still achieve success even if you don't read. But it's still always a very productive habit. So going on runs, I'm also going to put it in B tier. Meditation improves your mental health, going there. Journaling, I've never actually gone into journaling. I probably should. I might try that. I'm just going to put it there because I don't really do it that regularly, so I can't really say if it helps. It probably does though. So gratitude is going there. You must be grateful for everything. Grateful to your parents, grateful to God, grateful that you're able to wake up. However, just being grateful, just writing words down and saying, oh, I'm grateful for waking up, I'm grateful for water, I'm grateful for food. It doesn't do anything, it's just empty words. What you have to do is you have to actually act on that gratitude. So if you're grateful for waking up in the morning, but then you sit around and watch TV all day, are you actually grateful for waking up? Are you? If you're grateful for having a healthy body, but then you don't work out and you just eat pizza and junk food, are you actually grateful? Actions always speak louder than words. So therefore, if you're grateful, actually show it. So Looksmaxxing. Looksmaxxing, I believe, is extremely important. Being able to improve your looks, to look better, to present yourself better. It's always going to improve pretty much every aspect of your life. Like, we humans, we judge our looks. Maybe we shouldn't do it. Maybe it's wrong, but we'll do it. Presentation, looking good, being more attractive is always going to benefit your life. And it will rarely actually disadvantage it. So, like, for example, if you look at that guy, that criminal, prisoner, he got his mugshot released. And basically, because people thought he was so handsome, he actually, when he got out of jail, got right into, got a modeling contract pretty much straight away. So he went from prisoner, from felony, to being on a runway model, being a model. So that's the importance of actually looking good, being attractive and all that. So this is setting goals and actually achieving them, actually hitting your goals. And I believe this is extremely important. Having that progression, having successes is what's going to push you forwards. It's like if you just travel and every like 5 minutes you run into an obstacle and you never make any progress, it's going to cause you to be much more likely to actually quit and not actually achieve your goals, not continue it. However, if you make progression consistently, it will be that thing that just keeps you moving forward and forward, closer and closer to your goals, to your big ambitious goals. So that's going in A tier. Intermittent fasting. So I'm going to put this here. It's another thing. I don't really do it. So don't know really much about it. Might help you, might not. I'm not sure about it. So, but the thing with all of these things, these are like, as I described earlier, these are additions that you can make once you prioritize all of this up here. So basically, these are the things you focus on more when you're a beginner, and then as you go down, you can start increasing and improving yourself. Apart from these two, which I would advise you stay away from. So stretching, also there, help you loosen up your body, keep your body nice and loose in that. Positive affirmations, they might help you, but actually doing the work, not manifesting success. I believe visualizing is better than manifesting, but whatever. Being positive, very important. If you look at the world from a negative mindset, it's just the key to an unhappy life. So there's always reason to be positive. There's always reason to be happy. It's like, I'm happy that I get the opportunity to talk to you now, to make this video, and that I'm not dead or I'm not fighting for my life somewhere. So there's always a reason to be happy. There's always a reason to smile. So you should always be positive. Drinking water is incredibly important. Most people are chronically dehydrated. And actually, I'm very dehydrated now, so I'm going to go get some water. So setting a schedule, setting a calendar helps keep you very productive, helps keep you on schedule. Cutting out video games. Now, video games are actually in my opinion, one of the worst distractions. They're much worse than watching TV, because when you're watching TV or watching a movie, you get immersed in the situation, but not as much as video games. When you're playing a video game, you have direct control over it. It's you actually playing. So it helps immerse you much more, and it helps give you this mindset of that you're actually achieving something, that you're actually making progress in life, where you're actually a loser. It's like if you ever actually achieved something amazing in a video game, like if you ever got #1 Victory Royale in Fortnite, or you got #1 in Warzone, or you got like to the top ranked position in Call of Duty, you feel that happiness, and that's what you would get. And that gratification, that happiness, that satisfaction is what you would get from achieving your goals. However, it doesn't really last because it's not real. The second you turn off that video game console, the second you turn it off, all your progress is gone and you're just a loser in real life. So, minimizing video games and only playing, maybe it should be the same as smoking like a cigar. It should be like once a month. It should be a big thing, a big reward for you working hard. It should not be an everyday thing. It should never be an everyday thing. It shouldn't even be a weekly thing, as it's that immersive and that addictive. So this is love. I believe this is probably this should be your lowest priority. I'm not talking about family, like family should always be a number one priority. But if you're like girlfriend, wife, all of these things, looking for one, if you don't actually have one already, they should be one of your lowest priorities. You should be building yourself up as a man, improving your own life before you even start looking for one. Like the old phrase goes, I mentioned this in a video, like, was it earlier on today? Where if you spend your time chasing butterflies, they'll all fly away from you. However, if you build your garden, build a beautiful garden, then the butterflies will all come towards you. So don't chase what you want, upgrade yourself into what you want chases you. So don't chase beautiful women because they just might run away from you, not even bother giving you the time. However, once you get into that perfect body, once you improve yourself, once you're successful, they'll actually come to you. Getting sunlight is so good for you, so healthy. It improves your testosterone, increases it. Actually, a lack of sunlight destroys your testosterone. The second that you wake up, you should actually go outside and look for the sun, like not through a window, but actually like look at it, be in sunlight. And then you should also watch the sun set. It helps improve your circadian rhythm, which is your body's internal clock. So it means that when you wake up, you'll have more energy, and when you want to go to sleep, you'll be more tired. What's this? Taking pills, also another one I think you should avoid unless you seriously need them. I believe it's kind of a cop-out. You should try improve your mental health, try improve all these things internally, intrinsically, and actually try to solve the problem, not just hide it with drugs. So if you're depressed, don't take antidepressants. Actually figure out why you're like that, why you feel like that. Because it might be something that you can't change, in which maybe taking pills, seeing a therapist is the best thing you can do. But if it's just you need to go outside, you need to have a purpose in life, you need to be making progression, you should exercise, eat healthier foods, I think you should try that first and see if your life actually improves. Like working out, going outside into nature, spending less time in front of screens and that, it will improve your life. It will reduce your depression and all these anxiety things much more than just taking a pill. The second that you stop taking it, all the negative will just come back flooding to you. So this is waking up early, also incredibly important. Exploring, going on hikes, going out into nature, very, very important. Having a purpose. So this is all about having your purpose, having your passion. I believe this is actually one of the most important things. Your purpose in life should be your number one priority. And this for me is building this YouTube channel, building this brand, helping you guys for self-improvement. That's my purpose right now. Thanks for watching, and if you learned anything about self-improvement, the habit tier list, what you should prioritize, what you should maybe avoid or minimize until you actually reach that level of self-improvement, please subscribe to support the channel. New self-improvement videos coming out pretty much every day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next self-improvement video.